All right, here we have our all original 1993 Ford Bronco. It's a California truck. It's been California its whole life until we picked it up and had it sent up here to Washington State. So it's only been in this state for about a month and a half. All original paint and body, no accidents, clean California title. It's passed the submissions, which is California's one of the strictest in the country. So it says a lot about a truck. It's all factory Oxford white paint. You know, has a little bit of wear and tear here and there with some chips and stuff like that, but being an all original paint truck is always a huge deal. They always look different than repaints, and it's awesome to find. You know, it's not a perfect Bronco. You know, could use a little interior cleanup and stuff like that, but it's very clean, honest, and it's just a killer Bronco. So we'll go ahead and get into the small wear and tears. You know, you got your stone chips on the front face of the hood, and you'll have some that follow up throughout the front, and you'll find some up here. Got a little scuff in the paint, those two areas. No chips or cracks in the window. Both headlights have faded a little bit to kind of, and you know, got a little brown tinge to them, which happens with these. But the corner lights and all the color lights are in really nice shape. Chrome's got really nice deep reflection. All the black moldings are still nice and black, but they have a slight little bit of fading going, but that's kind of the trade-off for being a nice rust-free California truck, is you get the sun action that will fade out the coves and cutouts in the grille. You know, you do have a little bit of stone peppering on the chrome too, from little stone chips and stuff like that, but it presents really well. Kind of matches the rest of the truck. It's nice original. Still has the polished aluminum forged Alcoa wheels. Those are the original ones, so it's cool to see it's made it this long. You know, almost 25 years, and it's got some 32-inch all-terrains. They don't rub anywhere. You know, you can see all the bumper lines are nice shape and not tilted down. But you do have some wear. You know, you had a little paint lifting here, but it doesn't have any edges on it, so you can run your fingernail here and it doesn't pull any up. This is a common area for paint to lift, and it doesn't have it there. So it's very minimal. You got some chips here. You got some stuff along here. Go on the driver's side. The rubbers on the wing window are nice shape, but the door felts along the side are cracked out. You got a little chip in the body joint there. Slight stress crack right there. Top's never been off. All the panels inside are in good shape. It doesn't leak. Mirrors are a little faded, but the awesome thing is you can get a brand new set for about 45 bucks to the door, right on eBay or Amazon. Got some stone chips there. I'm assuming they're stone style chips because there's no dings on it. The only ding on the truck is a little ding right there, and if you put the factory chrome over the top, which this truck didn't come with, you wouldn't even see it. Bronco emblem, the black is a little faded, but still presents really nice. You probably could get some of that, you know, Mother's back to black, and it would look really good. You do got stone chips along here. You know, all these little stone chips along here on this flat piece that comes out. Rocks come up and just catch it. If it would have had mud flaps or running boards on it, it'd be, you wouldn't really see as many. You got some door edge chips. Some chips there. Really nice inside the gas door. You can tell it's no original paint. This is how the factory they are, but there's no overspray in here or anything like that. Again, really nice right here. Top's never been off, so this isn't damaged. White, the fiberglass is in excellent condition. Chrome around the rubber's in nice shape. I'll take you to the back here. The spare tire carrier could use a little grease, but shuts and opens nice. Just got a little squeak to it. It's got some chips, some cargo loading, and again, the rear rubbers are dry, and they have put a couple little surface scratches in the glass. So you might want to replace those. Depending on where you go, you can get both sides, all four door felts for the side doors for about 60 bucks to 95 bucks, depending on where you go to the door. And this back rubber piece about 45 bucks. Nice rear chrome bumper, a little bit of standard chipping in the gray hitch area, but it's not turned up like you'll see. I mean, these slightest bump and these things turn up, so they're in really nice shape. The aluminum's in nice shape, no dings or dents, no plastic, no cracks in the plastic. rear window goes down with the switch from the inside and the exterior key. This is the only dent. It's more of like a crease. There's not really hardly any paint damage. You got a little, what looks like it may be, you know, like maybe a piece of wood, you know, like a wood fence or something, maybe softy. So a PDR, a paintless dent removal guy, could probably iron this out because there is no paint damage and make it look a lot better. But it's really not bad. You know, it's you got a scratch here, probably happen at the same time, along with this little chip. Got a chip here, a little touched up area there, a little area that was touched up, small chip, door entry stuff, small chip. Got some chips along there. The outside, I think, looks outstanding, and I would leave it just the way it is. Again, your outside mirror could use replacing. Felts match the other side. Little chip hearing, a little chip on the edges there. But again, these are the same as the other side. They don't have any edges to them. They're not flaking, and they've been there a long time. So, you know, those are the trade-offs for original paint. To me, stuff like that doesn't deter us away from a truck that's been repainted, because I'm really curious what's underneath. But this, it looks like they ran over. This is some black paint. So if you got some lacquer thinner, if I can remember, I'll knock that off too for you. A little bit of chips. And this truck's gonna be going at no reserve. The outside, I think, looks great. You know, nice paint, nice shine, Oxford white. Just an original paint guy. But the interior is where it's gonna need, you know, if you want to bring it to the next level. It's perfectly presentable as is. The dash is really nice, but you got some aging on the XLT trim around both door panels. No cracks or holes in the dash. I mean, it's all original, even the stereo. It's cool to see that stuff. Has all its original books. He even still has the dealer jacket, has original keys. So stuff like that, to me, outshines some of the stuff. Like, the carpet is faded, and it's also stained in some areas, just, you know, kind of from feet and stuff like that. I mean, carpets take the brunt of it. Looks like they had something glued right there. But ashtray's in nice shape. It's a non-smoker, no pet smells. Rear seat folds down. Common thing with these, you could tuck this back up in there, but a lot of these, especially the leather Eddie Bauer ones, fall down. But there's no holes in it. But you will see, like, you know, just dark staining on the side of the carpet. You know, it's got fading. You can kind of see here it's a little faded. It should be a lot more darker of a gray, more like this or this material. So you can get carpet kit that goes all the way to the back and the side rear wheel wells for about $300 to the door. Again, you can get it through LMC Truck, eBay, or Amazon. And it's, you know, for a guy that's never worked on a vehicle, you kind of just need your standard tools, and would take you about a, you know, maybe, you know, to take it all out and do a real good job, clean underneath the carpet. You know, you're gonna spend half a day, but it's easy because you don't have, it's a push button 4-wheel drive system, so you don't have to cut out the shifter. So you're gonna save a lot of time. All you gotta do is trim the sides and throw it down. There's some wear on the steering wheel, but it's still nice and tight. Again, wear there. And then, well, I didn't show the other door panel, but the other door panel is worn. You know, this one's got some marks in it. Again, the silver there. Cracks there, but you know, perfectly presentable, and to most people is perfectly fine. So if you would replace the carpets, I would keep an eye out on eBay for a nice used set of door panels, or again, you can buy them brand new too. Got the decal there, and you're not gonna see any paint overspray here, no tape off marks. It's nice original. There is a weird little area, like maybe they had to fix something. Maybe the runner for the window came undone, but it looks like they did put a new rivet in there and did a little bit of work. But no rust, no cracks, really clean underneath. I mean, for 199,000 miles and 25 years of age, it's just super clean. I'm just gonna show you this door panel I missed over real quick. You know, it looks a lot better on the driver's side, but you do have a stress crack and some fading. Kinda, you know, like I said before, it's the trade-off for California rust-free stuff. It's got the 5-liter V8, you know, all power windows, power door locks, all those options. It's got the overdrive automatic transmission, and mentioned above or before, it's got the push button automatic four-wheel drive system with the automatic hubs, which, I mean, some guys like to trade out the hubs. Get the hood up here for you. It's nice and clean. You see the bolts have never been messed with. This is early, the 92s and 93s didn't come body color. This is the standard way they look. You'll see after 94, this would be all white. But you can see the bolts have never been messed with. The hinges are still have a nice, decent anodized look to it. You know, not a super clean engine bay because we keep them honest, and so you can see how it's been cared for the last 25 years and maintained. Still got its original jack. You know, original starter solenoid. I mean, this is just a really original, completely not mess with, honest Bronco. And we've had tie rods put on it, along with a brand new steering box and an oil change. So it's pretty much ready to go. The AC system does need to be recharged, so it does not blow cold. That's the only thing that doesn't work. You can see the nice rust-free condition. Real common for these to rust out here. And this is why Washington, Oregon, and California are pretty much the most sought after for rust-free trucks, because Washington, Oregon, and California, obviously we don't use salt on the roads. I mean, California doesn't get snow, but they do get the sun baked. You can see the carpet back here is a little stained and faded, but it's got this nice covering up, like, you know, up front. It's got the floor mats too, so you can just go ahead and cover that stuff up and, you know, leave the carpet the way it is, or go crazy and replace it all. All right, so, you know, if you were to do some door panels, even some nicer used ones, and some carpet, really would take this thing to the next level. But it is, you know, that being said, you know, I like to try to explain everything and show everything and leave nothing you know, unsaid for no surprises. But it's a really clean Bronco, and it gets nice compliments, nice shine to the paint, no accidents. So all right, it's going at no reserve, so good luck.